Hello and welcome to the card rundown before Apex League Wrestling number 29. It's our last show before the pay-per-view, so very exciting time. Speaking of the pay-per-view, what do we have coming up? Well, Situation Critical December 17th. Randy Savage defends his ALW World title against Omos, who's been almost unstoppable. He's got one loss, but he's 11-1. He dominated the Clusterfuck Yellow 1 way back. He was a pretty dominant Battle Royale champion, and it hasn't stopped since he's moved to the singles wrestling division. And let's see if he can continue that role, or if Randy Macho Man Savage can stop another monster after beating Bret Hart, who was similarly unstoppable until he ran into Randy Savage. All right, the Battle Royale title is on the line. Eddie Guerrero steps in as the fourth competitor. Fit Finley, Chris Harris, and B-Boy. Fit Finley, Wildcat Chris Harris, and B-Boy all together won the Thanksgiving Trios tournament. It was a Trios tag tournament. They won it. They got in this match. Previous champion Daniel Bryan vacated the title so he could challenge. Well, we'll get into what he did. And leaving a spot open. So Eddie Guerrero, the original champion, also reached the three defenses, vacated the belt. He's coming back. Never lost it. Kind of had a right to come back for it. The death match title will be defended. Sid Vicious will go against somebody that'll be determined tonight. The number one contender for the ALW world title will be determined. Katsuyori Shibata takes on Bryan Danielson. As I kind of got into, Bryan Danielson was the Battle Royale champion. He reached three defenses. He is eligible to vacate that belt for this number one contenders match. So he did that, leaving the Battle Royale title to be, fought for by other people. And now he is here trying to become the number one contender. We will have the Merry Motherfucking Christmas match, which is kind of a feast or fire. There's going to be rewards. They're going to kind of be a little random. So maybe you did well, and maybe you're going to get a bad reward. Maybe snuck your way into getting a reward. All is fair in love and war, as they say. All right, let's get into Apex League Wrestling 29. And usually this is where I would put the rankings, but there is going to be zero ranked people on this. There's going to be zero impact on the ranking because this is a one night tournament show. First, who's in the tournament? Well, you have John Cena and Pac. Former champions, haven't done much since they lost the title. Looking for a little change up here. Go into the deathmatch division. PJ Black, Triple H. I randoed two people that didn't have much of a momentum going for them, kind of middling, not great. So PJ Black, former Battle Royale champion, so he did have that, but hasn't really done much since. And Triple H, I believe, is 0-2. Sabu and Danny Havoc, I randoed two people who have kind of been in the deathmatch division, get some representatives from the what the spirit of the division's supposed to be, and then I randoed two people I had in the game: Grand Metalik versus Shima. I think it's Shima. Um, yeah, how does this work? Well, this is an 8-person clusterfuck. So the 8 people I just talked about, they're all going to get in a ring. It's going to be filled with weapons, surrounded by barbed wire, and it's going to be typical clusterfuck rules. You can you can get eliminated by pinfall, submission, knockout, or over the top rope elimination. And then the order you finish in will determine what your seed is. So you can see here on the graphic, you have the 8th seed, which is the first eliminated. So whoever's first eliminated, you're the 8th seed. Second eliminated, you're the 7th seed. And you can see that works all the way up to the first seed where you are the winner. So if you win the match, you get a bye past the first 2 rounds. If you're the runner-up, you also get that same bye. If you are the 3rd or 4th seed, you skip the first round. And if you are in the first 4 eliminated, one of the bottom 4 seeds, you have to fight in round 1. And if you want to win the whole thing, you're going to have to fight through 4 rounds. So big advantage for being better in the clusterfuck. However, there's still a shot. You can make a push. So kind of going for a little bit of that March Madness feel, where feel like you have heavy underdogs who might make a run, or hey, maybe you'll see the top seeds crush the lower seeds. But the winner of this, as you can see underneath the title there, gets the into the deathmatch championship match at the pay-per-view. So this is whoever wins this will face Sid Vicious at the pay-per-view in what should be a very exciting match. All right then, I'm going to leave it here and I will see you for Apex League Wrestling number 29.